Welcome to the Outsider Media Group, where we talk battle rap from top tier, mid tier to lower tier. There's no biases here. And today, we got to talk about it, yo. The Danny Myers versus New Jersey Twork finally dropped. Everybody introduce yourself, and we going to take the fuck off.
Oh shit. Oh shit. It's Kareem, Outside Media, man. Fuck is up. We're going to talk about this classic. Well, good battle. It's a great battle.
Sasha Hyde, I'm gonna keep it rap. Let's go.
KTL, man, we back building, man. The return of the app battle reviews.
Yeah, we back at it because a lot of this shit that been dropping. This is stuff been on caffeine, and we probably did the whole the whole event review. So we're not gonna go over battles we already did, man. I'm sorry. Go check out the whole.
Why y'all don't watch our shit, man? Like our last shit got like 3 views, man.
Man, listen. It be 4 people on our joint, and we only get 3 views. I be like, yo, we don't even watch on the yo, but it don't matter, yo. We still gonna talk our shit. It is what it is, man.
But then we do shit like this, and we get 5,000 views. Like, okay,
that's a fact, man. But after 2 years, right? Ain't that what they said? 2 years?
About a year and a half.
I thought it was 2, but in the battle he said 2. But whatever, after
it was 2 summers ago. So
damn.
Okay.
After 2 summers of not getting this battle done, we finally got it done and released. What like a month later? This battle been out for it's about like a month after its actual shooting. New Jersey Twork versus Danny Myers. How y'all feel about it now? It's finally dropped. Before we give all the wins and losses, we're going to talk about how y'all feel about it first.
First question is, we waited this long for it. Was it worth the wait?
It definitely lived up to the hype to me.
Yeah, I give it that. Just because of what Kareem just said was one key word, the hype. Because after 2 years, it's building up and Danny's talking about it. The whole community is crying about it. So once it finally happened, it did meet its expectations.
This was a top tier Twork too. Like he wasn't playing, he wasn't stumbling or choking. I feel like he was really on his shit. Like he was wilding. He was trying to take Danny's head off. Pause needed. It was a great battle. I ain't gonna quote none of the bars or nothing, but they was going crazy. They was fucking wild.
Yeah. I feel like I don't know. How do y'all feel about the atmosphere of the battle? Do you think it was better or worse because it wasn't on the roof?
Sasha?
Sasha.
It wasn't really an issue to me. Damn, Sasha.
Why wasn't it that interesting to you?
I don't know. It's just.
All right.
Okay, Sasha. I got you.
Man. Shut up, Sasha, man.
All right, how y'all feel about the setting though? Like, what was the problem about? It was some powerful niggatry going on the roof. They said it was cigar guts, it was Hennessy bottles and trash up there. So motherfuckers put them off the roof. How the fuck you get kicked off a rooftop?
I don't know.
But anyway,
what I was hearing is they had a fucking noise complaint because and they knew that Danny and Twork are gonna be 2 of the loudest motherfuckers in battle rap.
Right.
So they were like, yeah, you take this shit out to the streets. Like Avo's landlord and shit was like, yeah, you can't do that shit no more.
Wait, so they tried to record the battle first?
I don't know if they tried to record it first, but they had other battles, where we saw Chilla and Geechee, where Chilla was kind of barking the whole time.
Those are 2 of the most low.
Damn, Dre cut out. Say it again.
Pickle slide. Finna slide. Pickle slide. Yeah, Gotti don't be that loud.
Yeah, no, and that's what I'm saying. If they had a problem with that, then they definitely fucking.
Oh, that was an issue? They was complaining about that?
I guess that's one thing that I read. I heard something about noise complaint or some shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I've read multiple different accounts, so I'm not sure about that. But I know that they had a problem with that. Then they definitely fucking. Oh, that was an issue? They was complaining about that? I guess that's one thing that I read. I heard something about noise complaint or some shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I've read multiple different accounts, so I'm not sure But what do you think, Reem? You think it was better on the roof or on the street?
I think that shit would have been fire anywhere. Like they was just going crazy. I liked it on the street. It was a change of environment. Like that shit was crazy to me.
And I think it also kind of gives it like the uniqueness that it deserves from the rest of the card and shit. Man,
Yeah, like
you
I don't know.
got
I didn't have an issue with it, bro. That
All
shit
right,
was
so where I
fire being
cut
in the
out
street.
at, man?
I don't know.
I
You
don't know.
said
We just
those are
kept
two of
talking.
You said those are two of the most.
Oh, shit, yeah, Geechee and Chilla, they ain't really the highest vocal protective guys in the
And that's what I
industry.
was
So
saying. Yeah, like if it's like if you having a problem with that, like you hear strapped in on the roof. Oh yeah, like it's
Yeah, you
yeah, it
think they
might be a
shooting niggas up?
problem.
A strap, man.
Danny
Stick a
going,
nine.
I'm too
Stick a nine.
cold.
Stick a nine.
They-
Stick a nine.
they-
Stick a nine.
They call the
Yikes!
fucking,
You might thought somebody got shot.
they call
Yeah.
the fucking landlord. Excuse me, it's 98 degrees outside, and there's a man on the roof claiming to be too cold. Can you send the?
And also, it's still 98 degrees outside, and it's a man up here with a hoodie on.
Yeah.
No, no, he didn't have a hoodie on.
That
though,
man
so
had
you know,
there
it's
was
just
a man
joke.
with a bubble jacket. Danny was in a fucking tank top and some shorts. There was a guy in a bubble jacket and some jeans. Like what?
What
was
the fuck
weather?
was the climate? Hey, that's what I want to know. That's a good question.
But
Just while we fucking around, but
that's
y'all ready to start?
yeah. That being said, let's start with the first round. So Danny went first in the first. Well, one more thing before we start, right? How did y'all feel about like the little the effects that Avo put on it? You know what I'm saying? You had the little like sound effects after certain bars. They had to rewind
Yeah, like
at one point.
like
You know what I'm
the
saying? You had the secondary track. Like, what do you think?
like
That's
the
dope.
RBE
I've seen the shit
boom
done
on certain
plenty of
bars.
times. Yeah, it was dope. Still, it was dope.
Okay. But yeah. So Danny went first. Who wants to start it off?
Oh, you go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. Yeah, so Danny went first. I think Danny like this was the round where he was kind of just like gauging what are we finna do here? You know, like I think this was his lightest round in my opinion.
I
You know,
agree.
it was a good round, you know what I'm saying? Not to take anything away from it. It was a good round.
Solid
But he
round.
was just kind of like feeling this shit out, pause, you know what I'm saying? Like he was trying to see what Twork was going to do in the first round if he was taking this shit serious, you know? Like Kareem said, we're not going to quote none of the bars, but I think it was a solid round. Twork's first round might have been his best round to me. Honestly, he was out the gate with it, really. You know?
Yeah, but
His best
I
was a
think it's
second to me.
Yeah, me too. I was gonna get to that too, man. But it's Twork though. You know what I mean? You know what to expect. Sometimes he gonna shoot an air ball or a whole fucking a battle, and then some he just come ready to go. I mean, I don't listen, man. This is what he does. This is why he get these chances. He does stuff like this, and you got to see it. Even the people like the people around him. You call it gas if you want to. You can call it just a respect. Some of the shit he's saying be just like that. But that first man shit, it's a tough matchup, man. I think Danny, like you said, Danny, you said he was feeling that. I thought Danny came out cooking.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what expectations you have for Danny, but for me, I thought he was coming out cooking or whatever. I thought the first is very debatable though, man. I don't even know how to call it for real.
Yeah, it was
But,
a fire
passing
round to
you,
me.
Ring.
Yeah, it was definitely a debatable round. To me, whoever won this round won the match. Like, I'm barely edged Danny, but I felt like Twork had more haymakers. I just felt like Danny may have landed a little bit more.
I got go ahead, Kareem.
Yeah, I edged this round to Danny, but it's a fucking debatable round. This the match deciding round.
Dre.
Any questions, man? Second round.
I got Twork. I got Twork
Oh my
taking
God.
the first round.
Oh,
I got Twork taking the first round too. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
from coming from me, it's gonna sound crazy.
it's a debatable round. I can see that. I
It's
don't have no issue with
the
that.
whole fucking battle was debatable. I'm gonna just go ahead and cut the shit, yo.
Yeah.
It's all about your preference, yo. If you like Danny's style, if you like Twork style, you're gonna call one for the other. If you're mad at Twork because everybody else in the bird rap community is mad at him, you're gonna give it to Danny. It's either way, it's all opinionated. There's no judges. It was a good battle. And you can watch this right now and say Danny won. Twork can goddamn to save 6 kids in a burning fire, and next thing you know, all these battles he won. It's all about motherfuckers being their feelings, so you know what I mean?
This nigga, bro.
Hey, yo, motherfuckers just being their feelings, though, man. Like, you can call it this debatable battle, but we are gonna give respects to the round. But every fucking round to me is debatable.
So that's the first round. The second round, Danny was picking it up in the second round. That shit, like, I don't know. This might have been my favorite round from Danny.
I think the second was. I think the second was the round of the battle for both of them. Like, you could damn near just play the second round. You could play the second round just as the battle. Fuck the other first and the second. This is the best round for both of them.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely Twork best round.
Yeah, Twork. He had a crazy ass round too. In my opinion, I think this round he had like the rebuttal shit or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I don't want to say mid round, but like a couple bars into the shit. You know, some people were saying that they were impressed because they think that he freestyled a lot of that shit in that round. I don't know. I don't really subscribe to that. I think that I thought he stumbled a couple of times. But
You think that allegedly bar was a rebuttal? Or
I
you
don't
think they
know.
both just had, because it's on a roof, it's gonna be a ledge. Of course, it's gonna be something that's somebody's gonna have in a bar. You think it was a rebuttal?
Shit, I'm not sure, honestly. You know, we've seen Twork like rebuttal before, but I don't know. I think this is the round that decides the battle. You know,
So you giving Danny the third?
Yes. I got Danny taking the second. How'd y'all call it?
Debatable for me. Go ahead,
yeah, I had Twork taking that second, bro. He was just wilding too much. At one point, I thought this cap was gonna come out, like he was gonna do a Rex move, bro. He was just cooking too much, like.
He got
Hey, yo, you know he losing his damn mind if that hat come off, yo.
We seen him when it happened with Suge. Like, he was scrambling to get that hat back.
Yeah,
but nah, it was a crazy round. To me, that was the round of the battle to me. I edged it to Twork. It was crazy. Like, I could see you trying to give it to Danny. It was a crazy ass round, but I just felt like Twork had a little bit more. This shit was nasty. Twork getting his bag, it's just different,
dark.
Bro. I don't think nobody could beat him when he's in his bag, bro. Like, to me.
Yeah, it's bad. When he's not though, when he's not.
No, he's not in his bag like 80% of the time.
When he's not in his bag, oh buddy. But we know this. But yeah,
hey,
this is debatable.
Back.
Okay, let's rewind. We got to get Sasha's takes.
As far as the battle goes altogether, I like you guys say, it's a matter of preference. I prefer Twork over Danny any day, but I edge the battle to Danny. I just like the way he came out. I feel like his first, build to the second, like his aggression and everything just climbed. So I like the way he did it. The second to me is the one that made it like, I had to kind of figure out who's round that I like better. And so I wouldn't be mad at anybody if they said that the second gave it to Danny's better.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so first you got who?
For the first, I got Danny.
Okay, and the second you got
Danny.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the third. So we're about to go into the third. Who wants to start it off? Sasha, you want to go first in the third?
I think that I'm gonna edge that one to Danny too. I
Oh
just like what
shit!
Danny had.
So it's the
So
That's
you
what
got
30.
Danny
It's
30.
a 30-30. It's the dirty
I
30.
ain't gonna. I don't want to call it a 30 because it's not like Twork didn't come out like he didn't
So it's a
show up. So I
gentleman's
don't want to
30.
even say it.
Yeah,
I
it's
just
a
edged
gentleman's.
the battle to
It's a
to
distinguished
Danny,
one.
gentleman 30. However y'all want to put it. Fuck it.
All right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Dre.
It's a suit and
Hey,
tie 30.
that reminds me. Like I say, I'm not going to but the rebuttals this round from Danny, that shit was kind of crazy.
Yeah, he did fire off a couple of them, yo. That was dope, man, but it was too late.
Oh
Go
my
ahead,
You know when
Dre.
you
You
beat
Tell
the
think
us
shit out of
so?
about it.
somebody, let me talk my
Tell us
shit.
about it.
You know you beat the shit out of somebody, goddamn it, and then you getting up and he get that little kick in your thigh and shit like that. Like, nigga, beat the shit out of you, nigga. You just kicked me in my
Yeah,
fucking
but now
thigh.
you
So
gotta walk
yeah,
home with a limp. Like,
look at
So
your
so we
face.
saying that
Wait
Twerk
till
beat
this
the
shit
shit out of him?
that's what
Nah,
Dre's
I'm
saying.
just nah.
I'm
We
like
not
my
saying
Let
that.
Drake
that.
cook,
Nah, I just
man.
want to
Let him
talk some shit.
cook.
I
We
just
on
want to
polar
talk some shit.
opposites. No,
Nah,
let's
I'm
turn the
just
fire
talking. Oh, we
down.
definitely are. We definitely are.
That's the
No,
leader
it was
you
a good
talking
battle.
to. That's 540 Dre. Like,
Nah,
Oh
I ain't the
my
leader, but
god.
I just don't switch up like motherfuckers do. There's a bunch of disloyal motherfuckers, and not you because you was hanging around with Danny's when in the bad times when nobody gave a fuck about him. So you gotta understand loyalty. If you fuck with somebody, you just don't stop fucking with them because they in a bad time. So it is what it is.
so you got who taking the third?
I got Danny taking the third.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
No question. No
Kareem.
question about that.
Kareem, who you got?
Yeah, I
Let me
had
catch it.
Danny with the edge in the third.
Yeah, I got Danny taking the third as well. I think that this is like I don't know. It wasn't a bad round, but I thought this was like a pretty comfortable round, to me.
Yeah, I do feel that might have. It was that probably the clearest
That
round of the
I mean,
match
that's
to
like
me.
the way I called. I felt like Twerk got the first. You know what I'm saying, a pretty decent way. I felt like Danny got the third a pretty decent way, and I had it down to the
Yep,
second. Kareem said he's got it down to the
I got
first. You know.
to the second, but I thought that was the best of both of them. But like I
Mm-hmm.
said, I just prefer Twerk more. I mean, shit. I mean, fuck. It's documented. The fuck.
All right. So if let's I don't remember if I don't think we used to do this shit before, but ending comments first up. Rate the battle out of 10. What you give it?
8,
Yeah, I got
8,
eight
Give it an
8.
8.5
Yeah, I'm
maybe.
about to
8.5.
say 8. Yeah, about an 8. 8. To be fair, an 8.
It was definitely a good
Yeah,
exchange.
definitely
Mm-hmm.
all the way through. You know what I mean? I think the
Now,
crowd. I think it wouldn't have been as good without the crowd, though.
contextually speaking, knowing what we know that they've done since then and what they have coming up, who do you want to see Danny go against outside of the tournament? Like who, what I'm saying, like his next like real regular battle?
Danny has Reaper rail nets.
No, I said outside of the tournament. I said real battle.
No. We
Not
got
the
to talk
feeder
about
fish
this.
bracket.
No. We got to talk about this. Whoop. Let's go back. I told y'all this is the feeder fish bracket. And once they started looking at the rematches, they was like, yo, break up the feeder fish. They're going to die anyway. That's going to get one of them out the round early. So Danny has fucking Reaper rail next. And after that, then what?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you battled all these good people. You just battled Twerk and you got Reaper rail. So where do you go from Reaper rail next?
Give Danny that Tay Rock battle he been wanting. Let him beat the shit out of Tay Rock, man. It's about
That's
that
crazy.
time.
Swamp gonna probably get Tay Rock. Never mind.
He might. He got Twerk before. Never mind. But
Yeah, he got Twerk before ass.
like I say, man, give Danny a match with like Tay Rock or like Av or
Don't
I
do
wouldn't
it.
mind seeing that Av battle.
Don't do it.
I wouldn't mind that seeing how
Don't
Av
do
I
it.
moves
know you don't
and
want
what his
that shit
energy
to
like.
happen.
Who?
You.
Don't do it.
I know it.
It's gonna look different.
Punchy
It's,
punch boy Ab going to the moon.
it's gonna.
Ab gonna go up there and get the brakes beat off him. But anyway, all the leg slapping in the world ain't gonna make his bars hit. All that leg slapping ain't gonna work.
Danny definitely only had one bell in school. But anyway, who we
Then
doing?
you got all right, so
Two
off
of
of
them.
the drunk Virginia native, who's we know what happened with Twork just recently. Who's Twork battle next? Who should he battle next?
Somewhere in there, he's
Himself.
already locked in for daylight. Oh, I can't wait till that shit is announced though. Oh, the vlogs is gonna be beautiful. Oh, I really like watching motherfuckers cry and scream and bitch and complain. I really like tune in and enjoy this shit, yo. So once that's announced, I don't know where you go from daylight, man.
I'm trying to think who he hasn't. Tay-Rock also?
Yeah, you definitely got to see Rock. Yeah, definitely.
Maybe Surf?
I think Surf said they'll never battle. It might be something
Okay.
else
I
going
don't know.
on.
I just know there was like shots thrown there and shit.
Yeah, that's a
I don't know if he'll battle O-Red either. That might not be the worst thing. You know, give O-Red a get back match.
That's a setup. That's who O-Red got a battle. Yo, we didn't drift it all off the subject, but
Anyway. So with
next
that being
vlog, we're
said,
about to have a random one real quick after this.
yeah, with
Stay
that being
tuned.
said, y'all go check out the battle, man. Shouts to Danny, shouts to Twork, shouts to Avo for putting it together all pretty, like, you know what I'm saying?
That's a
Get us
fact.
out of here, Dre.
540 Dre, DA all day. Chevy Chase CEO, battle rapping elbow fat. Yo, watch out for Top Pretty, man.
Damn, I was waiting on Sasha. I was trying to be a gentleman, you know. But
Yeah, I had to
Y'all ain't
check
been
to
a
make
gentleman
sure.
the whole damn blog. Folks, I
Wait,
keep it rap outside of media
no,
group.
I'm always a gentleman.
Oh no, I opened the door.
Wait, me at.
I opened the door mad times and just kept looking out like, damn, she coming? Yeah, okay, open it back up, turn on the light and shit so you can see. Man, you was muted up.
Yeah, I was talking though. I ain't know I was muted. I just wanted to blame it on y'all.
Okay.
It makes me feel better.
Okay, and that makes me feel better for you to even take accountability. You know what? Never mind.
Not
Go ahead.
completely though. And don't start no shit, Dre. Kareem, Caleb.
Kareem's gone.
Kareem gone, I think. It's just us. All right, man. I guess we up out of here, man.
All right, man. KTL 409 shit 30 pack outside of media group, man. Shouts to everybody involved in the match, man.